I remember once upon a time here, you go at the stable gate, they used to page trainers. Who need a groom? Who need a hot walker?
Yeah.
Now that doesn't even happen anymore.
Wow. Talk about that. Talk about the changes you've seen throughout the years.
Once upon a time, you used to have a lot of riders, exercise riders. And now it's like, it used to be a dime a dozen. Now you can hardly find one to help you out. I think that goes for all the trainers as well.
Yeah.
And it evolves, and a lot of changes, as far as back then the grooms used to really know and can tell you, and you used to have very good grooms. They know as much about the horse just as the trainer does, or probably know more than the trainers, but keep some things a secret.
Yeah.
Grooms back then could tell you that this horse will be in the 1-2, and so said, so done. Because I used to witness that at Aqueduct. When we would go to the kitchen, everybody have their program, and then you'll hear grooms arguing. If you beat me today, I stop come to work. Or you bet me $100. And so said, so done. You write down what they were arguing about, and they run 1-2 and race day. It was amazing.
It was amazing. The horsemanship was different back then.
It was
right?
different. I mean, the grooms today, they work hard just as usual, But back then, trainers used to keep you in the barn forever, And but grooms back then used to know their leg work and know a horse, know when a horse was going to run good. And they could bluntly tell you this horse is going to be in the 1-2 today. Today the passion is gone.
Yeah.
There's no passion in it.
What keep you coming back?
Well, this is what I in my previous conversation, I explained to you that on my way to school, there was 2 stables, one on the right, one on the left. And these weren't on the racetrack. These stables were outside of the racetrack. We were urged to go to school first. Like races used to run in Jamaica on Wednesday and Saturday. You could not go to the racetrack on Wednesday in your school uniform. They would never let you in. They would never let you. Security would never let you in. So what we used to do was we used to bring what we call yard clothes, regular clothes, in our school bag. We go into the bushes close to the racetrack. We had to change our school uniform and shoes and clothes, and then we go into the racetrack. We leave the bag in the bushes, and they let us in for the last 2 races.
This is what we like to hear.
And we used to pick up tickets. We find a lot of losing tickets at the time, and that's where we used to get our playing money and school money.
Yeah, wow.
That's a very young age,
Just the gentleman that gave you your first job on the racetrack.
Yeah. I was a leading rider, in Jamaica. Was number 1 rider in Jamaica at the time.
Yeah.
Winston Ford.
Yeah.
So after a while, I take a little chance. The owners, more young and such, they send over some horses over to my stable that my father-in-law did have a stable, and then I keep them over there, and that's where on Passes for Drive, and that's where Neville come over and learn the way about horses.
Where did love start for you?
Well, the love started for me from when I used to go to school in Tarrant, and I used to watch it on TV. And then I run off from my home and end up down in the racetrack from 8-year-old. And my mother didn't know where I'm at until she come and search for me and find me down in the racetrack at 8-year-old. And then I started to ride about 12-year-old at Kimalas Park.
Yeah.
And from there, I'm involved in racing until now.
When you think about today, right, in the game, and you reflect on the old timers that was around, who were some of these old timers that was around helping young guys like you out back then?
Well, you got trainers like Arthur Sharp, and you got trainers like Sylvester, Larry Silvera, Buddy Silvera. You have Bobby Hills. That's they used to they lately died in Miami. You have Ralph Zadie, lot. I could name a lot, and I can't remember all of them, but I could name a lot.
Yeah. He also used to work for Macmillan, Paul Millen Stable.
Yeah. Macmillan, Paul Miller.
When I come here, the first table I used to work for is Derby Down with Lou Rondinella. And then I leave Derby Down to Pat Kelly. And then I leave from Pat Kelly to I used to help out at Angel Cardera when he used to train.
Jimmy Picou, you work for Jimmy Picou.
And I ride races here. I ride races for Jimmy Picou, a couple races for Jimmy Picou, you know, and I end up at Matt Miller. That's the last one I worked with until he retired, you know. And then when I come back, I started to freelance a little bit, and the last 6 years I fall off a horse drop on top of me.
Yeah.
You know, get scared and go up in the air and drop on top of me, and I take a break.
Yeah.
You know, so now I just coming back and start trying to work myself, my body in to see what I can do.
You know, you just named some legendary names, right?
Yeah.
What was it like back then working amongst these legends?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great. It was great. It's a different thing from right now. You know, they were more strict, you know, and they pay more attention, and at them time they used to have more to interested in the workers at those times.
Yeah.
Because most of them have a pension plan for you and all like that. No, I don't think you have all those things.
Damn different. The horsemanship was just different.
Yeah. Those times, those trainers used to have a retirement plan for you. That's if you retire after a while, you know, you get something from the owners and all like that.
Yeah.
And those owners were big owners. Those owners was Derby Don, Paul Mellon, you know, you name a lot of them.
Yeah. What was the horse race, right, for you that kind of still stick in your head? That's like it's going to be your favorite of all time.
A race that I ride?
Yeah.
In Jamaica? Well, race in Jamaica, I ride one horse, his name Papacito, with 9 ways straight to them. You know, and I ride the bowl one winning the Governor General, the Ambassador Trophy twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I win a horse there, win the Gold Cup, named Solomon Spray. Yeah, so I win a lot of good races over there. I was one of the best riders in Jamaica, and I didn't stay there long enough to continue.
Yeah.
But they have me as one of the most aggressive riders in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I live and come here about in 81. But for me, the same thing. The last race I ride down there and win is a horse they call him Celtic Babe. Celtic Babe is the last race I ride in Jamaica and I win.
We in Belmont. Talk about this racetrack here.
Well, this racetrack is one of the greatest racetracks in the world. One of the greatest racetracks in the world. And the people here, they're very friendly, you know. Once you have a license and you can do your job properly, they'll take care of you.